Hello, my name's Shalise. Welcome out everyone to my rankings of the Marvel Netflix TV shows. I'm ranking each season of Daredevil from Punisher to Jessica Jones to Iron Fist to Luke Cage to the Defenders. I'm ranking all the seasons from worst to best. There are 13 in total, so let's start off with the worst, and I will be doing a part 2 of this. I'm going to split this video in half. So the worst of the Marvel Netflix superhero TV shows is the Defenders. Here's the thing. Team-ups are supposed to be great. They had a great villains, the Hand. The problem is, though, the heroes have massive plot armor. The first 2 episodes were solid, introducing how the heroes get together, find out what the Hand's plan is, and all this stuff. The problem is, though, the Hand is, while they're great villains, they're not utilized to their fullest potential. And in some cases, they should not lose. The heroes win mostly by plot armor. Now, here's the thing. I agree that these characters should be in stuff, but here's the thing. Jessica Jones, to me, should not have been a part of this universe. Not been a part of this universe, but a part of this entire spin-off. Not spin-off, but this entire combination of bringing all these characters together. She was not needed, because here's the thing. Jessica Jones is a weak character. When they come to martial arts experts, she cannot handle her own against martial artists. She got stabbed by Salinger in Season 3, and she bleeds. She could easily die. The Hand is known to use arrows and so much other stuff, and it just makes everything kind of ridiculous. Like, for certain things, like Sigourney Weaver, she has stick. And Elektra and Sigourney Weaver's character, who is the leader of the Hand, has stick. He cuts off his own arm. He escapes them. How? I don't care if he's a member of the Chase. I don't care that he's this or that. He's surrounded by Elektra fucking Nachos, the person he trained, and the leader of the Hand, and he escapes. It makes no sense. There's just plot armor. You just have to have these things. You could have had so many. There's so many scenes that are in this show that ruins the overall threat of our characters. I never felt our characters were gonna die. I never felt the need for anything to happen. When I watched the Avengers film, the first one, I didn't expect nobody to die. 2, when I watch Avengers Age of Ultron, the other one, you expect characters to at least go. This one, when you have a team up like this, it's just, hey, it's another day for superhero. This felt like a CW superhero show. And all the CW superhero shows, except for the last crossover, they don't die. The heroes don't die anymore. Defenders, no one was going to die. We knew this. And the fact that how the villains lose just makes it look stupid. It's kind of like how Ra's al Ghul in Season 3 of Arrow was killed by Oliver Queen. Certain things just don't make... It's like Barry Allen's wife, Iris, kills that guy from Season 3. Avatar, I believe his name was. And it just doesn't make sense. The Defenders, to me, just did not make sense they don't utilize the villains well, and when they do utilize the villains, they lose crappily to the heroes in the most unridiculous way. I'm sorry. And people say, well, it's a TV show, don't take it too seriously. The problem is, though, that all the Marvel Netflix always had a little bit of realism to its entire characters. Punisher, yeah, he could take a beating and all that stuff, but he's not bulletproof. Luke Cage, even though he's bulletproof, he's not invincible either. Jessica Jones, she's not invincible either for her show. But for the Defenders, they kind of put all this plot armor around these characters. There's not much I could say about this. I do not hate this entire show, but I think it was just okay. But it should have been great. Out of grade, I give it a C+. It's the 7.8 out of 10. I maybe will go back to it again, because this is my 3rd favorite TV show franchise. But, oh my god, I did not enjoy the Defenders at all. Now, number 12, I'm giving to Jessica Jones Season 2. Jessica Jones Season 2. You know how, Jessica, after she killed Gilgrave and all that stuff, she starts to reflect upon what she's done. Now she's going through depression and all that stuff. Jessica Season 2 is our characters at the worst moment. Malcolm's still trying to be there for Jessica. She keeps rejecting him. He's getting pushed around by Trish, being used by her. Trish just goes apeshit. In this entire season, she goes through a downward spiral again. We see all our characters at their worst moments. Hogarth, she learns she's dying of cancer, so we get many episodes of her just trying to find a cure and all that stuff, which doesn't lead out to anything. It's just all our characters at the worst moment. And the thing is, though, I think this season could be better if you just had 10 episodes, not 13. Because certain things dragged around. With introduction of Jessica's mother, having her around and all this stuff. Yeah, we knew she was going to be there. We knew she was the killer. And we all know Jessica wasn't going to kill her. They should just, instead of all these moments of just trying to hint that maybe Jessica will do it, she wasn't. We all knew it. So to me, Jessica Jones Season 2 had a very predictable storyline. Our characters were at their worst moment. And to me, it wasn't that overall entertaining show. She didn't really have a lot of detective work because the mystery is solved in the 4th episode or the 5th. And then the next 7 episodes, she's just dealing with the fact that her mother's a killer, and everyone's saying, you have to turn your mother in, you have to kill your mother, or something like that, you have to put her down, or you have to put her away. And Jessica's going in between both of these roles. She's her life that she made for herself, or going back with her mother, and life on the run. Jessica Jones Season 2 was a very skippable season to me. It's a B-. Number 11 is Iron Fist. Now, a lot of people shit on Iron Fist, and here's the thing. It should be like 10 episodes. They dragged Hill too much. I can understand where Danny's coming from. He's coming back to reclaim his heritage and all this stuff. And he's learning about the hand in his company. He's trying to figure out why his parents were killed. And he's new to this world. It's annoying, it is, but it's a standard for what a character is supposed to go through. So I understand why Danny comes over here. He has a different way of culture, different way of being. And he's basically not like Iron Man, sarcastic guy. He's not like Steve Rogers, ultimate good guy. He's just bland. He's just okay. Nothing really stood out this season except for the Meachums, Howard Ward, and I just really liked a lot of the stuff with when they introduced Madame McGow and how they were introducing more about the Iron Fist and all that stuff. That was getting better. I say the first 2 episodes are mostly skippable, but to me, I think the show would have been better fit if we had a nicer flow. I like the introduction of Bakuto the Hand, even though the Defenders waste him in this one. I like Colleen, and I greatly enjoyed what they did improve on in Season 2 of Iron Fist. And Iron Fist Season 1, to me, was just a stepping stone. It's the beginning. You have to get your bicycle training wheels off, and you're going to fall down a couple times. But for me, I let first seasons always have a pass to always grow more, because first seasons, to me, are always tough to do. And when they grow more, I understand. It's like the first video game of a franchise. You give it a pass because it was the first. Iron Fist, the first season was the first. Does it make it a great season? No. It's just, to me, a good season. It's a B-. I don't hate it. I don't love it. But it's just, I like it. I really didn't. I liked it, but I didn't. I knew it could have been better. And the reason why I put it higher than Jessica Jones Season 2 and Defenders is because there was a lot more build-up to these characters. Jessica Jones was a second season. Defenders, even though it was his first season, it was a team-up thing, so it should have been better. Number 10, I'm giving to Luke Cage Season 1. Luke Cage Season 1, I enjoyed this shit. I love Luke Cage as a character. Love the world of Misty Knight, of Harlem. Love Mariah Stokes. Love Cottonmouth. But the problem is, though, you all know the reason why. They killed off Cottonmouth, and they bring Luke Cage's brother Diamond back into this last 5 episodes. They kill him off. They kill off Cottonmouth in episode 7 or episode 8. You have another 6 episodes, and you introduce Luke's brother. Here's the thing. I don't mind you have Luke's brother, but it would have been so much better if we had Luke's brother in the second season with Luke's father, and then you had that dynamic. That would have been much more interesting. The fact is that they don't really mention Luke's brother for all this time, and here's the thing. I enjoyed Diamondback as a character. The final fight scene was god-awful. We knew what was going to happen. The hero's going to win. No one's going to die. It was just a first season. To me, you should have had 10 episodes and made Cottonmouth and Mariah Stokes the main villain with Shades against Luke Cage. Then you could have introduced maybe Diamondback at the end. But to me, having Cottonmouth right there and killing off the way you did, and then doing absolutely, to me, Cottonmouth was such an A character, and then comes Diamondback, and people weren't ready to lose Cottonmouth as a character, and I wasn't. I think it was a great character, and the fact is we got Diamondback. Maybe we could appreciate him more if he gave him another season, a second season. If we had Cottonmouth for the entire first season, he died, we could get over that, and then we could get to have our new character. But Cottonmouth dies, and immediately Diamondback's there. So it's just I think they could just fit a better hand. I don't hate Season 1. I think Season 1 was a good season. I give it a B. It's just, again, the death of Cottonmouth and introduction of Diamondback could have been saved up so much more for Season 2. But to me, Luke Cage Season 1 was a good season. I will go back to it. It's a B season. plus. Now, number 9 is Luke Cage Season 2. I enjoyed the shit out of Luke Cage Season 2. I love Mariah Stokes. Yes, Stokes. I think she was a great villain. I think she is a great character. I think she's one of the best villains of all time for the Marvel Netflix shows and the Marvel, basically Marvel period. I really enjoyed Mariah Stokes. I really loved the actress. I loved how Bushmaster, how they got this. Basically, Bushmaster is the villain of this one. He's going after Mariah Stokes. The Stokes, who basically betrayed his family, and now that he's trying to take over Harlem, Luke Cage is trying to stop him. I like Luke Cage's role in this one. He doesn't know how to deal with the violence and all this stuff, and it leads to a great finale of what they're doing with Luke Cage's character. The only thing I do not like is that he has issues with his father, and then they have Claire around, who I don't really care for. And ultimately, she leaves him and all that stuff, but overall, Luke Cage Season 2, to me, was vastly improved over Luke Cage Season 1. It knew a beginning, it knew its end, and I greatly enjoyed it. I loved this season so much, I was so looking forward to Season 3, and we didn't get it. I love Luke Cage Season 2, but to me, it's just not the best of all the Marvel Netflix shows. But Luke Cage Season 2 is definitely a must-watch. You definitely need to see it, just to see Luke Cage in general. I mean, I like more of Misty Knight. I loved a great deal Luke Cage. Bushmaster was a great villain, but Mariah Stokes, Shades, and all this stuff was awesome. I love Luke Cage Season 2. It's a B+ for me. I really enjoyed it. Now, number 8, and this will be the last one, because I will be doing the top 7. Well, part 1, part 2. Since the 13th season, I'll stop at this one. Number 8 is none other than Daredevil Season 2. Daredevil Season 2 was basically the Punisher Season 1. Daredevil and Punisher are just conflict of interest. Punisher wanted to kill these guys who killed his family. Daredevil's trying to stop them. They bash their different philosophy. So the first 4 to 5 episodes, Punisher and Daredevil are just dealing with each other, trying to stop the other from doing the other thing, and then all that stuff. The Punisher's trying to stop him from Punisher's trying to stop Daredevil for getting in his way. Daredevil's trying to stop him from hurting innocent people. Yada yada yada. Daredevil Season 2 was kind of split between the Punisher season and a mixture of. And it's a mixture of because this season was mostly a build-up, a setup for another TV show for the Punisher. We all knew it was going to lead to it. There's no way in my mind they brought Daredevil in Season 2, and they brought Punisher in Season 2 of Daredevil, and not going to have his own show. No, this was a test run, and they did it. And they did a good job with it. I enjoyed this season. But the second half, we get Electra Nachos dealing with the hand and with Stick and their backstory. I like that stuff. I just don't like having Karen Page with Daredevil. You tease about it, then Electra comes around and all that stuff. The Season 2 finale is, to me, the weakest of the finales, but it's still a pretty dang great season, and I really do enjoy it. We get him full, first season, we got him all in the black suit, and he gets a red suit. This season he's full on his dang armor, his entire suit, and all that stuff. I enjoyed Daredevil Season 2. I think it was a great season. I gave it an A-, but to me, I just felt like it was more like a Punisher and Daredevil. It was more like a Punisher, the first 5 episodes was mostly the Punisher show, and then the rest was just Daredevil. Daredevil felt like a side character in his own TV show, which you should never really do. And for the first 5 episodes, he felt like a side character. But for me, Daredevil Season 2 is a great season. It's number 8. But to me, the other 7 seasons have more identity. The characters are a lot more focused. And the stories are amazing. But everything from here on out is an A. Daredevil Season 2, again, was an A-. Luke Cage Season 2, a B+. Luke Cage Season 1, a B. Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, B-. The Defenders, a C+. Let me know what y'all think of one. Let me know what's your personal opinion. Do you believe this ranking should be a full video? You think my rankings are off? You think Daredevil Season 2 should have been up higher on Part 1? Or what do you think, everybody? Let me know what y'all think of one. My name's Elise. I'm Garfield, everybody. Bye-bye.